Hey there. Welcome to our 20th 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition box break. Joey, we don't have any teams open. We have George hasn't paid for Miami, but George is one of my most frequented of customers. He's got 11 spots on this break. He'll pay. He just hasn't. He doesn't usually actually buy auctions. So, that's okay. We'll get that from George. So eBay case break promotion, no purchase necessary until 11/30/23. See for rules at https://sbinkd.co/ebaybaseball-5. The sound is breaking in and out. Really? Hope my mic isn't sucking. Let me see if I can check my audio mixer here. See what you guys are hearing. Microphone. Hello? Hello? Oh, is it better? Okay. Alright. Maybe the wire was goofing. I don't know. I've had this headset for a very long time. One day I assume it'll go out. Teams? No, there's no teams available. The only team not paid is Miami right now, and that's George. George is one of the most frequent customers. He'll pay. He just doesn't usually do auctions. Usually he purchases on the buy it nows. So we're all good. We're good with that. He'll get that in. No concern whatsoever there. And the break later today at noon, also, they are all paid for. The only one that isn't paid for is the break from yesterday. I have a guy that hasn't paid. And probably won't, and he's going to get banned. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so here we go. I think I posted the 21st version of this break up for sale. All 30 teams were up. So if you like 2022 Bowman Draft, and you like the affordable way, which isn't the jumbo boxes, which I don't know if anybody breaks anymore, because price-wise it's crazy. They would have had to have that box for a long time. I forgot to open my webcam window. I'll pop up my chat. And turn off autofocus. And away we go. Alright, so we're gonna. So in this break, George has 11 spots. Sherman has 10 spots. Dale has 3. Steven has 2. Everybody else has 1. So it's mostly over 2/3 of the break is Sherman and George. So you're gonna hear me say those two names a lot. First up, a Sky Blue. We have first rounder Gabriel Hughes for the Colorado Rockies for Dale. Carson Williams, Tampa Bay Rays. Ignacio Alvarez, first for the Atlanta Braves. Dustin Harris, Texas Rangers. Chase Major, the first for the Red Sox. Samuel Munoz, Dodgers. Clark Elliott, first for the A's. Mason Barnett, first for the Royals. Adam Mazur, first for the Padres. And a Sky Blue first for the Rockies. It is Ryan Ritter. That'll go to Dale. just kind of separate my first round picks out here. Just so we see the giant stack of first round picks. Bowman draft comes out in about less than about half a month. December 15th, I believe. I have 2 jumbo boxes pre-ordered, which I'll probably auction off when they first release. And most likely buy more by then. Alright, we have a blue of 150 in this one. Anthony Volpe, New York Yankees. Eric Brown Jr., first rounder for the Brewers for George. Wilman Diaz, Dodgers. Jace Young, first rounder for the Detroit Tigers for Sherman. Samuel Zavala, Padres. Connor Prelip, first for the Twins. Roberto Campos, Detroit Tigers. Willie Vasquez, Tampa Bay Rays. Jose Ramos, Dodgers. And then our blue parallel will be a first Bowman for the Pirates, 118 of 150. It'll be Trace Gonzalez, 5th rounder for the Pirates for Sherman. Okay, can I get in? There we go. It's our first numbered parallel on the board. So we'll find at least 6 numbered parallels in Bowman Draft First Edition. You can find more. The 6 is the standard. And you can get very lucky and find a first edition printed auto, which is super duper awesome. Sky Blue Parallel. Ryan Ritter, first for the Rockies. Nazir Mool, first for the Cubs. Hayden Dunhurst, first for the Royals. Jose Salas, Marlins. Jay Allen, Reds. Max Muncy, Oakland A's. Mason Wynn, Cardinals. Reggie Crawford, first rounder for the Giants for Sherman. Ricardo Cabrera, Reds, and a Sky Blue Guardian of George Valera. That one goes out to Sherman. Alright, Dylan Lesko, first rounder for the Padres for George. Oscar Colas, White Sox. Sonny DeChara, first for the Angels. Edinson Paulino, Red Sox. Joe Gilbert, first rounder for the Astros for Joey. Brady House, Nats. Steven Zobak, first for the Royals. Luis Mesa. Blue Jays, Kobe Mayo, Orioles, and Elliot De La Cruz, Cincinnati Reds. So here's our Drew Gilbert, former Astro, traded for Justin Verlander, who's now a Met prospect. Here's a Sky Blue. Jonathan Kloss, Seattle Mariners. Henry Mendez, Brewers. Kyle Manzardo, Rays. Trace Gonzalez, first for the Pirates. Joshua Baez, Cardinals. Christian Hernandez, Cubs. First rounder Gavin Cross for the Royals for Sherman. George Valera, Guardians. Caden Wallace, first for the Royals. And a Sky Blue first for the Cubs. It'll be Nazir Mool, 4th rounder for the Cubs. And that one will go to Steven. Our Gavin Cross, top 10 pick here. Number 9, right? Yes, number 9. Alright, here we have, I believe, a gold of 50. So we have a first round Brandon Barrera for the Jays for Dean. Christian Vaquero, Nats, Cade Horton, first rounder for the Cubs for Steven. Andrew Rojas, Padres. Dominic Keegan, first for the Rays. Yasser Mercedes, Twins. Jordan Walker, Cardinals. Yason Morabel, Rangers. Colson Montgomery, White Sox. And a first, that looks like Ryan Cermak. It is 44 of 50 gold. Shortstop, Ryan Cermak, second rounder for the Tampa Bay Rays for Sherman. There's a nice gold hit there. Shortstop jobs opened up in Tampa. Well, it's Curtis Mead's playing second base, isn't he? Curtis Mead's second base. Colin Dario is, or Junior Caminero is, he's been playing third, maybe? No, Paredes plays third. Oh, well, they got DHs. I don't know. They got good infielders in Tampa. Gotta fit everybody in somewhere. They also have Carson Williams, too. First rounder from the year before. Sky Blue. Nick Peterson, first for the Dodgers. Alex DeJesus, Blue Jays. Peyton Paletti, first for the White Sox. Drew Thorpe, first for the Yankees. Yankiel Fernandez, Rockies. Bryce Hubbard, first for the Reds. Henry Bolt, first for the A's. Alexis Hernandez, Cubbies. Dalton Rushing, first for the Dodgers for David. And a Sky Blue of Marlins, Jose Salas for George. Jonathan Mejia, Cardinals. Cole Young, first rounder for the Mariners for Sherman. Miguel Hernandez, Orioles. Nate Furman, first for the Guardians. Errol Vera, Angels. Young Confidant, Reds. Sal Stewart, first rounder for the Reds for George. Can I get to the next card? Pedro Pineda, A's. Robert Moore, first for the Brewers. And Yeti Cappy for the Marlins. First rounders all around here. Cole Young will put up. He's looked pretty good for Seattle. Sky Blue. We have Jordan Sprinkle, first for the White Sox for Sherman. Kenny Huggins, first for the Reds. Jake Misarowski, first for the Brewers. Carson Palmquist, first for the Rockies. First rounder Thomas Harrington for the Pirates for Sherman. Matt McLean for the Reds. Zach Neto, first rounder for the Angels for Steven. Jordan Lawler, Diamondbacks. Christopher Pachola, first for the Cubs. And a Sky Blue of Cardinals, Jordan Walker for DRM. Not bad for first, or for non-first. Mr. Jordan Walker. We have a blue of 150. James Wood, Nationals. Pete Hansen, first for the Cardinals. Jackson Jobe, Detroit Tigers. Sean McLean, first for the Dodgers. Eric Hernandez, White Sox. Brenner Cox, first for the Nats. John Lee Cannon, first for the White Sox. Owen Murphy, first rounder for the Braves for George. Owen Bincho, Cardinals. And our blue parallel is a first Bowman for the Kansas City Royals. It'll be Hayden Dunhurst, 60 of 150 for Sherman. So we're 3 for 3 on first batters for our number parallels. That's good. Here's our first round, Owen Murphy. Next is a sky blue. Josh Kasevich, first for the Jays. Jason Churio, Guardians. Andrew Pintar, first for the D-backs. Adele Amador, Rockies. Logan Tanner, first for the Reds. Jordan Beck, first rounder for the Rockies for Dale. Ryan Reckley, Giants. Trey Linscomb, first for the Nationals. Carson Milbrandt, first for the Marlins. And a sky blue Nats, Brady House. First rounder, Brady House for George. Nothing in this one. Jacob Miller, first for the Marlins. Jake Bennett, first for the Nats. Cedane Rafala, Boston Red Sox. Michael Noer, first for the Astros. Iverson Arteaga, Giants. Jason Dominguez, Yankees. First rounder, Mickey Romero for the Red Sox for George. Marcel Lemire, Red Sox. Dylan Bevers, first rounder for the Orioles for George. And William Bergolla for the Phils. About the halfway point here. Actually, pretty much halfway, aren't we? 3 numbered parallels, 6 sky blue parallels. What am I doing? This is not how they open. So sky blue. Daniel Cueva, Rangers. Justin Campbell, first rounder for the Guardians for Sherman. Blaze Jordan, Red Sox. Kumar Rocker, first rounder for the Rangers for Sherman. Nate Savino, first for the D-backs. Ivan Melendez, second rounder for the D-backs. We have Emmanuel Rodriguez, Twins. Anthony Hall, first for the Yankees. Alex McFarlane, first for the Phils. And a sky blue first. Kansas City again. Caden Wallace going to Sherman. So second parallel Royal. Second round of Caden Wallace. A lot of names still yet to find here. Alright, we got another blue of 150 coming up. Luis Angel Acuna, Rangers. Jimmy Crooks, first for the Cardinals. Troy Melton, first for the Tigers. Bryson Motts, first for the Cardinals. Tanner Schobel, first for the Twins. Tristan Vreeling, first for the Yanks. Trey Sweeney, Yankees. Michael Kennedy, first for the Pirates. And a one more. Benny Montgomery, Rockies, and a blue first Bowman of Nats, Trey Limscomb. 33 of 150 for George. Another blue. Sky blue. We have Cole Phillips, first for the Braves. Harry Ford, Seattle Mariners. Henry Williams, first for the Padres. Curtis Mead, Rays. Angel Martinez, Guardians. Alan Cerda, Reds. Noah Schultz, first rounder for the White Sox. For Sherman. Rain Duncan, Dodgers. Chandler Simpson, first for the Rays. And a Sky Blue first. Another Royal, it's Hayden Dunhurst for Sherman. So we have two parallel Hayden Dunhursts. Not the biggest name. He was a 6-rounder, right? 6-rounder for the Royals. So 3 parallel Royals. Alright, we have a yellow of 75 in this one. Edis Leonard, Dodgers. Kevin Alexara, Cubs. Cooper Herbie, first rounder for the Cardinals for DRM. Danny D'Andrade, Twins. Tamar Johnson, 4th overall pick for the Pirates for Sherman. Rosman Verdugo, Padres. 5th overall pick, Elijah Green for the Nets for George. Nick York, Red Sox. Landon Sims, also first rounder for the D-backs for George. And a yellow, non-first. It'll be Angels, 72-75, Errol Vera. And that one goes to Steven. We broke our first numbered parallel streak there. So Elijah Green and Tamar Johnson. Elijah Green's now an outfielder apparently. So it's 5 numbered parallels so far. So quite a few packs to go here. Sky blue. Warming Bernabel, Rockies. Lamar King Jr., first for the Padres. Robert Hassel, Nats. Ryan Cermak, first for the Rays. Anthony Gutierrez, Rangers. Alex Freeland, first for the Dodgers. Trevor Martin, first for the Rays. Jacob Marcy, first for the Padres. Jabarco, first for the Pirates. And a Sky Blue twin, Yasser Mercedes. We'll go to George. So we now have 9 Sky Blues. We're going to have a decent amount of packs with no parallels, I think, coming up. And there's one. Henry Davis, Pirates. William Kempner, first for the Giants. Denver Guzman, Angels. Daniel Vasquez, Royals. Gabriel Rincones, first for the Phils. Marco Luciano, Giants. Jet Williams, first rounder for the Mets for Sherman. Colin Cowser, O's, Chase DeLauder, first rounder for the Guardians for Sherman, and Roderick Arias for the Yankees. Still haven't seen Jackson Holiday yet, have we? Sky Blue, we have Jack Brannigan, first for the Pirates. Ben Joyce, first for the Angels. Jared McKenzie, first for the Nats. Jalen Polanco, Pirates. Drew Baker, Rays. Joe Cassie-Noel, Guardians. Austin Hendrick, Reds. Jacob Melton, first for the Astros. Walter Ford, first for the Mariners. And a Sky Blue of Rangers, Yason Morabel. I'll go to Sherman. A first cutter at coffee for the Red Sox for George, high second rounder. Simon Juan, Mets. Kevin Parada, first rounder for the Mets for Sherman. Brian Acuna, Twins. Justin Boyd, first for the Reds. Parker Messick, first for the Guardians. Jackson Cox, first for the Rockies. Khalil Watson, Marlins. Dylan Ray, first for the D-backs. And James Trentos for the Cubs. So the other Met first rounder. Parada. Sky Blue. We have Leonardo Balcazar, Reds. Cesar Prieto, Orioles. Felix Valerio, Brewers. Judd Fabian, first for the O's. Blake Burkhalter, first for the Braves. Victor Costa, Reds. There's Jackson Holiday, first for the Orioles for George. Ezekiel Tovar, Rockies. Joe Lamp, first for the Guardians. And the Sky Blue, first for the Royals again. Steven Zobak for Sherman. We're dancing all around finding the Gavin Cross Sky Blue, aren't we? Everybody but. And we haven't found Mason Barnett either, but. Yep. Yep. There's Jackson Holiday. Move everybody down a peg here. Alright, here's a blue, I believe, of 150. We have first round Robbie Snelling, Padres for George. Yordan De Los Santos, Pirates. A second, Gabriel Hughes, first for the Rockies for Dale. Carson Williams, Rays. Ignacio Alvarez, first for the Braves. Zach Veen, Rockies. Brooks Lee, there's Brooks Lee, finally, first for the Twins for George. Jackson Churio, Milwaukee Brewers. Jerry Ritchie, first rounder for the Braves for George. And a blue first Bowman for the Nats. It's Elijah Green, 32 of 150. There we go, for George. You know, I think I pulled George, actually, I think it was George. I pulled him a gold Elijah Green Chrome in our light box break. Now he's got a blue first edition Elijah Green. So there we go, nice. Clutched it up on our last parallel there. Actually, we sold 2 packs, so don't we? Could be more, I suppose. One should be a sky blue. Well, actually, if it was a numbered parallel, it doesn't have to be a sky blue. And it's a sky blue here. Dustin Harris, Rangers. Chase Major, the first for the Red Sox. Anthony Volpe, Yankees. A second, Eric Brown Jr., first for the Brewers for George. Samuel Munoz, Dodgers. Clark Elliott, first for the A's. Mason Barnett, first for the Royals. Adam Mazur, first for the Padres. Connor Prelip, first for the Twins. And a sky blue of White Sox. Colson Montgomery for Sherman. So that's our 12 sky blues. You're not going to get any more sky blues. Question is, could we get a 7th numbered parallel, or will we get nothing in our last pack? That is the question. Ah, we got a yellow of 75. So we got a 7th numbered parallel, and it will be a yellow of 75. We have Wilman Diaz, Dodgers. There's another Jace Young. 2 Jace Youngs for the Tigers for Sherman. Sam Zavala, Padres. Ryan Ritter, first for the Rockies. Roberto Campos, Tigers. Willie Vasquez, Rays. Jose Ramos, Dodgers. Jay Allen, Reds. Max Muncy, A's. And our yellow of 75 is a first Bowman for the St. Louis Cardinals. First rounder, Cooper Herpy. 58 of 75 for DRM. There we go. Got a first rounder with our last parallel. So last 2 actually numbered parallels were first round picks. Cooper Herpy for my Cardinals. Alright, so 2 Jace Youngs. That's the only one we got 2 copies of up here. Get all these packs back in our box here. Throw away. Another break not finding parallel Jackson Holidays. Rough finds, I say. Alright, let's take a look at what we have. So for our lowest number, we have an of 50 first Bowman Ryan Cermak, second rounder for the Tampa Bay Rays. We have a of 75 yellow Cooper Hoopy, first rounder for the St. Louis Cardinals, and an of 75 yellow Arrow Vera for the Los Angeles Angels. We have 4 blue of 150s. One is a first round pick, Elijah Green for the Washington Nationals. One is Trey Lincecum, also for the Washington Nationals, first. Trace Gonzalez, first for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and a Hayden Dunhurst, first for the Kansas City Royals. For our sky blue parallels, we have first Steven Zobak for the Royals, a first Caden Wallace for the Royals, and a first Hayden Dunhurst for the Royals. We also have Yason Warbell, Texas Rangers, Nazir Mool, first for the Cubs, Ryan Ritter, first for the Rockies, Colson Montgomery for the White Sox, Yasser Mercedes for the Twins, Brady House for the Nats, Jordan Walker for the Cardinals, Jose Salas for the Marlins, and George Valera for the Guardians. The rest is just our single copies of our base prospects. The only one we have 2 copies of is Jace Young for the Detroit Tigers. So that'll be our highlights for our number 2020-22 Bowman Draft First Edition Hobby Box break. Some good stuff as usual. I will get to work on taking pictures of all your cards, get this stuff out in the mail today for you. And like I said, number 21 is up for sale right now. So tonight we have a full auction of Bowman Chrome Sapphire, the first one of the year. That should be fun. And we also, I believe, have 8 spots for a 2023 Bowman Chrome Mega Box. So that's what's going on tonight. And I will get to work on your cards, everybody. And I will talk to you all later, alright? So have a good one, everybody. Happy Monday.